In the previous video, we discussed about changes in quantity versus shifts in the demand and supply curves. So in this video, we'll talk about what happens to the market equilibrium when there are changes in demand and supply. Now look at this. Most of us would have witnessed this kind of a situation during the pandemic. So if I put this situation in terms of economics, I can say that the demand in the supermarkets has changed, but there's no change in supply. And remember, here I'm talking about the demand and not quantity demanded. And this change in demand has been triggered due to the pandemic, which is an external factor. Now the question is, what happens to the market equilibrium in this situation? By now we know what is market equilibrium. It is the state when the quantity demanded is equal to the quantity supplied at an equilibrium price. Now let me try to put this in the form of a graph. So this is my supply curve, the demand curve, and initially the market equilibrium is here at this point. So for an equilibrium quantity of Q1, the equilibrium price is P1. Now due to the pandemic, the demand has shifted and there is an increase in demand. So this is my new demand curve, which has shifted towards the right, and the supply curve is still the same. So this is the point of intersection between the supply curve and the new demand curve, and hence we can see that the market equilibrium has now shifted. So this is my new equilibrium quantity, which has shifted towards the right, meaning to say that the equilibrium quantity has increased, and likewise the equilibrium price has also increased. So let me try to summarize what we discussed. So in this case, we are talking about an increase in demand. So my demand increases, and in terms of supply, there is no change. So what is the impact of this? The impact will be the equilibrium quantity has increased. So my QE increases, and also there is an increase in the equilibrium price. So my PE has also increased. Let's consider another example. So here is an ice cream truck and these are the customers. Now suppose someone starts an awareness campaign that ice cream is not good for health, especially for kids. So the immediate effect of this would be there will be a reduction in the demand for ice cream. Again, in this case, you can see that supply is constant, but the demand for ice cream has shifted, not because of the price of ice cream, but because of the awareness campaign. So coming back to the graph again, this is my supply curve, the demand curve, and this is my initial equilibrium state. So this is my initial equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price. Now the demand for ice cream has reduced, so I shift the demand curve towards the left. And for this change in demand, the market searches for a new equilibrium state. So I find the new equilibrium state here. So you can see that the equilibrium quantity has shifted towards the left in the sense that the equilibrium quantity has decreased, and likewise the equilibrium price has also reduced. So let me summarize this situation. So what has happened in this case? The demand has decreased, and in terms of supply, again, no change. And what is the impact? The impact that we saw was the equilibrium quantity has reduced, and likewise the equilibrium price has also reduced. Now let's change the scenario. Let's look at this guy who sells milk in a school cafeteria. Now suppose that due to an increase in the number of dairy farmers in the market, more milk is produced and sold, and hence the supply of milk increases. Now here the supply of milk has shifted, but the demand is still the same. And also remember that the increase in the supply of milk is not because of price, but because of increase in the number of dairy farmers. Come back to the graph and see what happens to the market equilibrium in this case. So this is my supply curve, This is my demand curve, and this is the original equilibrium state. Now there is an increase in the supply of milk, so let me shift the supply curve parallelly towards the right. Notice that the demand curve is still the same. Now let me try to find the new equilibrium point for the market. So here I find the new equilibrium state, and you can see that the equilibrium quantity has shifted to the right. So I can say that the equilibrium quantity has increased, and also the price has shifted downwards, which means there is a decrease in the equilibrium price. So let's try to summarize this situation. In terms of demand, there is no change. So no change in demand. And in terms of supply, we saw that the supply has increased. So what is the impact of this? So the impact would be the equilibrium quantity has increased, and also the equilibrium price has decreased. Now we can also analyze the situation where the demand is constant but the supply has reduced. For example, consider that due to bad weather conditions, the supply of produce has reduced. Now let's try to represent this situation in the form of a graph. So this is my supply curve, this is the demand curve, and the initial equilibrium state. Now the supply of produce has reduced, so I shift the supply curve towards the left. This means that the initial market equilibrium also gets shifted to a new equilibrium point. So here, try to get the new point of intersection between the demand curve and the supply curve, which has now shifted. So what is the impact on the equilibrium quantity and price? As you can see here, the equilibrium quantity has decreased, but the equilibrium price has increased. So let's get back to summarize what we saw here. So here we are talking about demand, which is constant, and we considered the case of supply, which has decreased. So what is the impact? The impact is my equilibrium quantity, that is QE, has decreased, and equilibrium price, that is PE, has increased. So till now, we only looked at situations where either the demand has shifted or the supply has shifted, keeping the other constant. Now here is a question. What happens to the market equilibrium when both the demand and supply changes simultaneously? So in the next session, we'll talk about changes in both supply and demand at the same time.